Sawadee Kab, Jed here from Thailand, Myland. A lot of people only look at my latest videos and don't look back on my older videos, so I've decided to put a few relevant ones on here again for anyone who might have missed them the first time around. The next two videos are about a 7,000 baht a week challenge, where I tried to live on just 7,000 baht for a week. It was about a year ago I did this video, and it's still relevant today as the prices have not increased much in Thailand over that time. Jed here from Thailand, Myland. Another beautiful day here in Hua Hin. I did a video a few days ago on how the cost of living has risen in Thailand, the same as it is in the rest of the world because of the effects that COVID has had on the world's economy. I live very well on a fraction of what it would cost me if I was still living in Australia. But what if I was on a smaller pension and had no investments to back up my pension and had to live on the bare minimum? This week I'm going to challenge myself to live on 1,000 baht a day. I did a similar video about 6 months ago, but as I said, the prices have been rising here in Thailand since COVID ended, so I want to see if it's still achievable. 7,000 baht a week is about 290 Australian dollars, 190 US dollars, or about 170 Great British pounds a week, which is well below my weekly Australian pension. The minimum wage in Australia is about $800 a week, so if I can make it on 7,000 baht or $290, I'll be living on about 35% of the minimum wage back in Australia. My hotel is 420 baht a day, which will give me about 579 baht a day to spend on everything else, or about 24 Australian dollars, 16 US dollars, or 13 Great British pounds to live. It's going to be a big challenge to be able to do that, so let's see if I'm up to it. So let's start with the biggest expenditure. I'm staying in a hotel at the moment, though hopefully for not much longer. I'm paying 2,951 baht a week, which works out at around about 421 baht a day, which is close to half of the 1,000 baht I'm allowing myself. But at least I don't have any electric bills or water bills, so it's very reasonably priced. So after paying 420 baht a day for accommodation, that's going to leave me 580 baht a day to spend on everything else. Not an easy ask, but it is achievable living here in Thailand. So first stop today is petrol. So that was 100 baht. Petrol's gone up a bit lately, so that's to be expected. So the first thing I have to do if I'm going to live on 7,000 baht a week is get some money from the ATM. I've already paid my hotel with my credit card, and that was 2,900 and something, so I need to get 4,000 baht out to last the rest of the week. I'll put my SIM card in. I've got my 4,000 baht out. Let's see if I can live on that for a week. As I say, not recommended, it's not a good way to live your life. But I just want to take the challenge and see if I'm up to it. So conveniently, this ATM, just near Bangkompo, close to 7-Eleven and Go Fresh, but it's right opposite Nanny's Cafe, where you can get a good breakfast very cheaply. It's also got Amazon Coffee, where you can get mediocre coffee very expensively. But I'm going to go and get a breakfast here for my first meal for the day. Come. So my first expenditure today is breakfast here at Nanny's. I got scrambled egg today because I'm not going to be eating too healthy on 1,000 baht a day, or 500 and odd that's left after the hotel. So I'll have to try and eat a little bit healthy. But this cost me 110 baht, and I get scrambled egg, sausage, tomato, baked beans, hash brown, bacon, one slice of toast and orange juice, but you can have coffee if you prefer. The first stop today is the blue and yellow book exchange. It's here right in the middle of town on Petchkasam Road. I'm going to sit around the pool today. That's why I'm going to get a book. It's free to sit around the pool, doesn't cost me anything, and I'm trying to save money and try and live on 1,000 baht a day, so I'm going to have to cut down on what I do every day. So this is a nice relaxing way to spend the day. I come and get a book here. You get a book for around about 180 baht, but you get 90 baht back when you bring the old book back. So the next book only costs you 90, and I've got 2 books here, so it's not going to cost me anything to buy this book today. I'll just get 1 book and put the 2 books in. So they got thousands of books, tens of thousands of books, and you can get them if you're from Europe. You can get them in Swedish, German or Finn language. I've just brought back 2 books, so there I get 180 baht back, and I've got a John Grisham book for 180, so today is free. Very dark in here, don't have much lighting, but you can see the titles quite easy. Many to choose from, just about every famous author and unfamous author. Unfortunately they haven't got any of my books here, first thing I looked for, but unfortunately no one's bought them and brought them here. So I'm not going to be eating very healthily on what's left of the 1,000 baht a day after paying my hotel, so I'm going to buy some fruit to keep in the fridge of the hotel. They're just setting up here, and normally this is full of pineapple, watermelon and papaya, many different fruits. Get a whole coconut there for 15 baht. Then I'll go further up the road near the hotel. I can get a bunch of bananas there for 20 baht from the shop next door to my hotel. So I've got my book, got a John Grisham book, and I'm going to sit around the pool today. That's always a very inexpensive way to spend the day, sitting around the pool, sitting at the beach, and I'll be doing a lot of that this week, I think, because I'm trying to live on just 1,000 baht a day, and when this hotel is costing me about half of the 1,000, it doesn't give me a lot to be going out and about. So it's going to be a quiet week, but hopefully I'll still get a lot of enjoyment from it. I'd recommend anyone, if you're going to be renting a house or a condo or even a hotel, try and get one with a pool, possibly a gym if you're into fitness, and perhaps you'll save yourself a lot of money, because I found that when I lived in a place without a pool or not close to the beach, that I spent a lot of time going out spending money, because you don't want to spend all day in a condo just looking at 4 walls. So if you get somewhere with a pool, you can go down there for a few hours, and you meet people as well. You can talk to people and make friends. So I'll always suggest that if you're going to rent here, try and get something with a swimming pool, especially if it's a condo. Oh, that was a nice day by the pool. I didn't bother with lunch, so I've saved a little bit of money there. I had a big breakfast, and I did go and get a yogurt from 7-Eleven round about 1 o'clock, and I had a yogurt and one of my bananas, so that did as lunch. Tonight I'm going to go to Ban Kampor. Surprise, surprise. Now I know you see me there a lot, and that's mainly because it's probably well, for me, one of the best places to go here. So I go there a lot, but it's a great place to go because you can sit there, get a beer, a large beer for 65 baht, same price as 7-Eleven, and you can listen to some great music, and you've got such good choice of food at a very, very reasonable price. So I'll probably be going there a couple of times this week when I'm trying to live on 1,000 baht a day. And gonna go up now, get showered, changed, and probably go out about 6:37 to Bangkok Port. Well, this is day 2 of my 7,000 baht a week challenge, and I'm back here on Wayan Beach, just outside the Hilton here. If you stayed there, it's going to cost you a little bit more than what I pay. I only pay 400 baht a night. I think it's around about 4,000 or 5,000 baht a night to stay there. Beautiful hotel, but a little bit out of my price range. So I normally start the day off with a walk on the beach. Try to keep healthy and try to use up a little bit of the day. So I normally walk for an hour at least. If I go to I've decided to go to 7-Eleven this morning for breakfast. I had a big fried breakfast yesterday morning, so I think I'll have a more healthier option this morning. Well, that was a nice walk on Wayan Beach. It always makes me feel good, and I've worked up a bit of an appetite. And I'm going for a healthy breakfast after the fried breakfast I had yesterday morning. And I've gone to 7-Eleven and I bought a yogurt for 15 baht, a muffin for 12 baht, and a cappuccino for 30 baht. So what's that? 42, 57 baht. The fruit I bought yesterday from the stalls at the market. I got a whole bunch of bananas and a pineapple for 40 baht. That was on yesterday's bill, so it won't go on today's bill. So breakfast this morning cost me 57 baht. Then after breakfast, maybe have a swim in the pool, and then I think I'm going to go to Khao Takiab for the day. And on the way I'll stop at Monkey Mountain, which is right next to Khao Takiab beach. Beautiful temple there. Lots of monkeys, that's why it's called Monkey Mountain. I think it's also called Chopstick Hill, but it's named Monkey Mountain because there's that many monkeys there. So I'm going to go there because it doesn't cost me anything if I go to a temple or the beach, unless I eat on the beach. And I probably will, I'll probably stop for lunch. So this is Khao Takiab beach. One or two beaches here. It's the same beach, but the temple there blocks off the other side. You can't get around, you can't walk around, you've got to go around by road, and that's the better beach for me anyway. So this is Chopstick Hill or Monkey Mountain with the lovely temple there. I was going to go swimming. I brought my towel and I thought I'd spend the day at the beach, but the water does look a little bit yucky. That's the problem with Wayan. Not many problems here, but that's one of the problems, is the water is not tropical and clear like it is when you go to Samui, Phuket, and places like that. First of all, I'm going to go up there and show you around there. That should take a little bit of my day up. the temples fell into disrepair. Doesn't look very nice at all up there. I came here maybe 3-4 months ago and it was beautiful, but maybe it's because of COVID. Perhaps they're running out of money in this temple, because they all rely on charity of the Buddhists, people who come here to put money in the box. Well, if there's not many people coming here, they're not getting much money for the upkeep, and we just saw that going up there to the top of the temple. Not many monkeys even. Whether they've deserted a sinking ship as well, I don't know. So after that disappointment, I've come just across the road. Monkey Mountain is just behind this white building here, the White Hotel, and this is a big temple. It's massive, but it only has a small sort of shrine area, and it's got this temple here, and the monks live over there. Not only is this place not fell into disrepair, Wat Khao Alontum also has its own website. So that's pretty good. I've never seen a Buddhist temple with its own website. Okay, we'll go and have a look. The good thing about this one is there's not many steps, not like Monkey Mountain, only a few. Let's go up and have a look. I've never been to this one before. I used to live just down that way, about 2 minutes drive. I passed it every day, but I never came in. So this is a first for me as well. But it's passing the time away, and it's getting on for lunchtime. So I'll do this video here, and then I'll go for lunch. Oh, it is fell into disrepair. They're fixing it up there. Got scaffolding, and scaffolding on the big Buddha there also. But nice statues. And over there's another temple, and there's the train going down to Surat Thani. I'm gonna have to take that one day, put my motorbike on there I think, and take a trip down to Samui and then on to Krabi. But instead of riding all the way down, I'll take the train and put the motorbike on. I'm gonna go and take a drive somewhere and see what I can find for lunch. So I'm gonna have a 7-Eleven lunch, so we're going to see what they got in here. Got some great foods here. Not all great. I've tried some and they're absolutely horrible, but after being here all these years, I more or less know what I like. A lot of them are very spicy. This one here, this is one of my favourites, chicken tikka masala, not Thai but Indian, and that's 60 baht. So I'm going to have one of those, and I'll have a chang and go and sit on the beach. What have we got there? There you are, 52 baht for a large chang, 490 ml. Okay, I've decided to come to Khao Tau Beach. Khao Taki Ab is where we've just left, is there. You see the white building. You can walk all the way along here, it takes about an hour, but I didn't, I drove on a motorbike. And there's a lovely temple up there. I've showed you it before. But I thought I'd come here, it's a lot quieter here. And the sea is not good, I'm not going to swim. It's looking very murky. It's times like this that I miss Koh Samui. But anyway, I bought my lunch. It came to 112 baht. And I got my curry, masala, and I got a Chang beer. So, cheers. Not bad, is it? 112 baht to sit with a view like this. Now what I like about some of these meals, I'm not a big fan of a lot of 7-Eleven food. I know what I like, I know what I don't like, but this one's always good. It's got lots of chicken pieces, not all just sauce and rice, lots of chicken pieces, and they're very moist and tender. Very, very good. I like this one, and I like the spaghetti carbonara as well. That's quite good, but not a lot of it. It's only 40 baht, but it doesn't fill you very much. And this comes with pilaf rice. So, not a bad lunch. 112 baht, what's that? about $4 I think, something like that. Very cheap, sitting here with a view like this. Chokti, cheers! So for the rest of the afternoon I'm just going to relax here at Kautakiab beach and read my John Grisham book. Very good book, The Appeal. Yeah, never read this one. I've read most of his, but I was happy to come across this yesterday in the bookshop. I thought I'd just about read all of his, but I haven't read this one. And I'm getting into it. So I'm going to relax here for the next couple of hours and sip on my Chang and read John Grisham. Can't think of a better way to spend a relaxing afternoon. So it's 5:30 here now in Kautakiab. I've been out most of the afternoon, had a good morning relaxing, and I've been relaxing here too, apart from that big walk up the temple. So here's my dinner. Got a nice coleslaw type salad, but it doesn't have a dressing, just dry cabbage and carrot. But the chicken looks very nice. It's not like the normal chicken you get back in UK and Australia when you ask for lemon chicken. Here they don't put it in batter and fry it, it's just fresh chicken breast with a lemon sauce, and it's very nice actually. It's not fatty or greasy, it's very healthy. All this is healthy. So I got another Chang beer with it. So the healthy lemon chicken salad was 140 baht, my Chang beer was 100 baht. So the total I spent today is 830 baht. So I've come in at 170 baht less than what I budgeted for. So over the last 2 days I've done very, very well. So I won't be spending any more today. I'm just going to go back to the hotel after I finish this and probably go for a swim and then just relax and watch a bit of TV. So I had a nice restful night. I didn't go out. Being on only 1,000 baht a day has its limits. I can't go out most nights like I'd like to. So I've come for a morning walk on the beach. It's always a good way to start the day off, and then I'll go and find somewhere for breakfast. Just down there is where we were yesterday, Kautakiab. Probably about an hour's walk at least down there. I'm not going to walk that far this morning. So this is probably my second favourite place to come for breakfast. It's probably second favourite because it's a little bit more expensive than Nanny's, but they do a great breakfast here. Probably a little bit more upmarket. So I'll take a look at the menu and see what they have this morning. So as you can see, they're a little bit more expensive. Breakfast in Nanny's is normally 110, here it's 169, but it's nothing to worry about, it's still very, very cheap. But since I'm going on 1,000 baht a day, I'll probably only come here once this week. But they've got quite a good selection. The problem is when I'm doing this video on 1,000 baht a day to live, it's not very exciting videoing for a YouTube channel. It's more educational, I suppose, but it's not very entertaining, because when you only got 1,000 baht a day to spend, it's more or less just eating and trying to find something to do with your day. Normally, you know, I'd be out and about spending money, doing things and enjoying my life. The problem is with Hua Hin is that I suppose in most tourist towns is that if you want to do something, it normally costs money, except the normal things like the beach and the swimming pool at the hotel, and if you just want to walk around and take in the scenery and look at the architecture of Hua Hin, things like that, that's all free of course. But if you want to go somewhere, it normally costs you money. There's water parks here that will cost you money. There's elephant shows and monkey shows. Not that I'd recommend them, I find them cruel, I don't like them. But they do have elephant sanctuaries here which are well worth going to. But you still have to pay for that as well. There's an entry fee because the elephants have to be fed and they've got to get the money from somewhere to feed them. So yeah, I'm sorry, it's not that entertaining showing you this 1,000 baht a day, but it is perhaps valuable to know the cost of things, and if you are on a budget, how you can live quite well here for very little compared to probably in your own country in the West. So they've just brought me my coffee and juice, and as you can see, you get a juice and coffee for the 169 baht, where in Nannies it's 110, and you just get a choice of one or the other. But you can see it's beautiful coffee, lovely strong coffee, nice orange juice. So yeah, I mean, it's only 59 baht more, and well worth the extra money, but not so much if you're on 1,000 baht a day. Breakfast has just arrived, and as you can see, it's much more upmarket than Nannies. It's got jam as well as butter, and some nice fried potatoes there, which I like. Why don't you just bring the fan over? Very attentive here. So yeah, it is very much more upmarket, and you've got your sauces the same as Nannies, your English leaf herring, HP sauce, all your malt vinegars. So it's a proper English breakfast. So it's about 10:30 on the morning here now, and it's a bit late for breakfast, so I'm going to have this as brunch, and I'm going to give lunch a miss, which will save me a little bit of money and make my 1,000 baht stretch that much further. So that was a fantastic breakfast, very good breakfast here. A little bit more expensive than Nannies, but you get what you pay for. Very good breakfast. So if you're thinking of coming to Hua Hin and you're looking for a good English breakfast, or lots of other things, they've got a decent menu there for all day menu, then come to Pat's place. It's just down from Pechkasam Road, which is the main road that leads all the way definitely to Bangkok and down out of Hua Hin. All along here is massage shops. You'll walk past all these massage shops, and up there is Wonderland, only about 100 meters up that way. On a night time it's all open, but yeah, very good value, and nice staff as well, very friendly. So I'm going to spend the next couple of hours practicing my snooker. I haven't played for a long time. You don't see many of these tables in Thailand in hotels. Plenty of pool tables, but very rarely a full-size snooker table. So I'll take advantage of it. And the best thing about it, it's free. It won't cost me anything to brush up on my game. Soy 94. I've come out for and try and do something different, and I've come to the pub. A bit dark here. GoPro cameras are not so good in the dark. Better off using my phone actually. But I've come to the pub because they do a great Sunday roast. So they got burger on Wednesday, fish on Friday, barbecue Saturday, but tonight, Sunday, they got a beautiful roast. It's quite dark here, so I hope you can see, because as I say, the GoPro cameras are not the best at night time. Get roast chicken for $1.99 small, $2.69 large. Roast pork, $2.39 small, $319 large. Beef, which is always expensive, is $2.99 small, $419 large. Lamb is always more expensive, that's $3.99 small, $519 large, and you can get a veggie choice as well. But I've gone for the small roast beef. They say small, but it's normally quite big for me anyway. I'm not a big eater. So this is my most expensive buy of the week so far, and probably will be anyway. I don't think I'll be spending any more than this. So I've got this beautiful roast beef, big Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes, carrots, broccoli, some cabbage, and nice rare roast beef, which I like. And it comes with horseradish. I think the chef's English. He knows his stuff. I got a Chang beer. So this was $2.99 for the beef and 100 baht for my beer. So tonight's dinner is $3.99. So I'm gonna go a little bit over tonight, I think, in the budget. But I've went under a couple of times, so hopefully it'll work out. We have live music as well every night. More your laid back music, not your rock music like Rock Zone or El Toro Loco. So it's a nice place to come, especially Sunday. Come here, listen to some good music, have a nice roast dinner, and it's not expensive. This dinner will probably cost me $16, including the meal. Got to be happy with that. Okay, see you tomorrow morning at breakfast. So, if like I was before I moved to Thailand, you're sick of your own country that's getting more and more remote by the day, and where your rights are being slowly taken away from you by your so-called governments, where the country that you were born and grew up in is deteriorating so much that you don't even recognise it as your own anymore, maybe it's time to consider retiring overseas. If that's the case, take a look at my new book, The Retire in Thailand Handbook 2023. It's filled with everything that you'll need to know about living in the land of smiles. Or, if Thailand doesn't rock your boat, take a look at my book, The 10 Best Countries to Retire to on Your Pension. Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Cambodia, Bali, Indonesia, Spain, Portugal, Costa Rica, Belize and Panama. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.